and he looks. Where is my ambulance? Where is a gurney? I want control of my patient. I don't want this escalated again. And then he hears Elijah cry out, I can't fix myself.
All right, the defense perspective. Let's bring back trial attorney Kelly Hyman in Miami. Kelly, a couple things that I noticed. Talked about how they have families, kissed their wife and children before they went to work. Church is right down the road, been part of this community for years. Humanizing these villains at the defense table. Your thoughts?
That is key because they want to create some kind of connection to show that the defendants were family people, they went to church, and that their whole thing was to do their job. And telling a different type of story, a different perspective. It'll be interesting based on the evidence, ultimately what the jury decides to do in this case.
Yeah, Kelly, it really will be. So her point about they had no authority to intervene. There was a sergeant there, and so they were just reacting in the moment and following orders as to what they were appearing that looked like they were supposed to be doing. Overall, this is just a tragic case, but defense counsel obviously is there to advocate heavily on behalf of her clients. So she is off to a good start with her opening. Anything else that you would like to hear from her in this case?
I would like to hear what was their justification for giving the medicine that they gave him. Why did they feel that that was the best alternative for them to do at that time? I think that's going to be key. I think the jury's going to know why did they decide to give him this drug that potentially, ultimately, was one of the factors that killed him.
Yeah, and according to the state, a 140-pound individual like Elijah McClain should have received maximum 325 milligrams. They gave him 500. Why the deviation as well? Let's get a break. After the break, we'll get an update on the Microsoft exec murder trial. The two defendants just appeared in court together for the first time.
Anna Payne witnessed a hit and run.
Now a man is dead, and prosecutors are accusing her of taking the law into her own hands.
Either she or he fired the trigger in some kind of a struggle over the pistol.
The officers generally ask who fired a shot, and she makes statements to both of them admitting it was her.
Bizarre set of circumstances. But will the jury see her actions as murder?
The car crash vigilante trial. Live coverage Tuesday, 8/7 Central on Court TV.
We are following breaking news in Illinois. The state appeals court has just upheld Jussie Smollett's disorderly conduct conviction.
You saw that trial play out here, right, on Court TV back in 2011. The Illinois appeals court panel voted 2-1 to affirm the conviction.
Smollett was convicted for staging a racist, homophobic attack on himself in 2019 and filing a false police report. He said he had no part in the planning or execution of the alleged attack.
He was sentenced to 150 days in jail, along with 30 months felony probation and restitution. He only served 6 days and was given the rare opportunity by the court to be released pending his appeal. The big question now, will the state want him back in jail at the Cook County Jail while his lawyers presumably take it up to the Illinois Supreme Court? We will wait and see.
Yeah, let's see. With Court TV, we're going to continue to follow this case. A big deal there because for those of us, I'm from Illinois. When this came out, it was a big...
I did some time.
Yes, and you did too. And the state's attorney there there was some abuses that were found to be in that case, and so they had to have a special prosecutor come in, and then he was recharged in this case because initially it was dismissed, and so we're going to now have to see what happens if they do appeal it to the Illinois Supreme Court and if the Illinois Supreme Court ends up taking it.
Right, and if he gets to be free during that period of time, out on bail, or out waiting appeal. We'll see. Lots to talk about. Let's switch gears now, head to Florida for new developments in the Microsoft exec murder trial. Shanna Gardner and her husband, Mario Solana Fernandez, just made their first court appearance together.
The couple is charged in the death of Gardner's ex-husband, Jared Bradigan.
Joining us now, crime and justice correspondent Matt Johnson was at the hearing, joins us now. Big takeaways. What can you tell us?
Ted Kelly, good afternoon. So this was a major hearing for both defendants in this trial that are facing basically the same charges: murder, conspiracy, and attempted murder, and also child endangerment, child abuse. Now, they do have separate attorneys. They appeared in court, not at the same time. First up was Shanna Gardner, who appeared in street clothing. She was wearing all black today. She was by her new attorney, Jose Baez, and she was smiling at him at times as she officially, on the record, was sworn in and waived her right to a speedy trial. The second takeaway with her was that she is granted permission to access the grand jury testimony that took place before her arrest. So that's key for her defense as they put